Common careers. Most of my patients know that exposure to loud sounds can cause temporary and permanent hearing loss. According to OSHA, which is the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, exposure to sounds of 90 decibels or more can result in hearing damage, depending on the duration of the sound, especially at work, due to OSHA regulations. However, some of my patients state that they know they should be wearing their hearing protection more, but they don't on a consistent basis because it's cumbersome and inconvenient. So I thought I would share some of my professions, of the professions that are most often counseled surrounding this. Some of the careers with hazardous noise seem apparent, but others are easy to overlook. Construction, manufacturing, emergency services, and factory work are careers of which most people are aware of noise dangers. In fact, in these careers, it is common to have noise levels to be managed by experts along with OSHA, who make recommendations or requirements for hearing protection used in these careers. They will often have routine hearing screenings to ensure that hazardous noise does not impact the hearing of the workers that are affected by the noise. Unfortunately, other careers expose individuals to hazardous noise, but are not often monitored by OSHA. This means that those workers who are employed in these careers need to be extra vigilant to protect their hearing when noise levels are high. Agricultural work is one such career. In agricultural, whether on a small farm or large industry, there is exposure to machinery, including tractors, wood chippers, and chainsaws, which can easily reach more than 100 decibels. Even those who work with animals can experience noise levels that can be damaging. For example, squealing pigs can be as loud as 110 decibels. Hazardous noise is so common that at least 3 in 4 farmers experience hearing loss as they age. Still, because so many are smaller farms and not regulated, most are unaware of the life-changing hazard that they face and therefore fail to use appropriate hearing protection. Dentistry, dental workers, and surgeons are another class of workers who may not be aware of the risks that they face to their hearing while performing everyday duties on their job. Dentists use high-pitched drills frequently, which expose them to damaging sounds. Surgeons, and this is primarily orthopedic, often use saws, drills, and hammers during surgeries. The level of these sounds also are loud enough to cause hearing damage over time. The challenge for dentists and surgeons is that they have a great need to communicate effectively and hear those around them to protect the patient's safety. For this reason, audiologists will recommend musicians' earplugs rather than standard hearing protection for these workers. Musician earplugs attenuate or turn down all sounds equally as possible so the speech is easier to understand. Traditional earplugs take down high-frequency sounds more and make speech understanding more difficult. By using appropriate hearing protection, these healthcare workers can continue to work safely while protecting their hearing. Another class of workers who may not be aware of the risk of noise exposure associated with their job are truck drivers. A study by Karimi et al. Stated that occupational conditions for professional drivers have a harmful effect on hearing threshold. They conducted a study of over 500 truck drivers and showed that the more experienced the truck driver, the greater amount of hearing loss that they had. Just like in dentistry field, the challenge for truck drivers is that they need to be able to hear while they are driving to drive safely. If you or someone you know works in one of these careers, please contact our office to get at least a baseline hearing examination. Thank you.